Yo, what's good, y'all, man? Back at it. We got another tier list. Been a while since I did one, so I was like, you know what? Let me do another one. Today we got the sports anime tier list. I just finished Blue Lock, so I was like, you know what? Let me, you know what I'm saying, do a tier list for the best sports anime that I've seen. Compared to other genres, there's not a lot of sports anime in total, but I'm just doing the ones that I've seen at least. So there's not a lot on the list, but I think it's the best ones on the list. If I'm being honest, I don't think there's any ones I haven't seen yet that's better than, you know what I'm saying, most of these here. This is my personal opinion of where they rank, you know what I'm saying. Obviously trying to be as unbiased and objective as possible, but you feel me, it's gonna be catered to my likings. So of course it's gonna be a little, you know what I'm saying, subjective. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Let go. First up, we got Ahiru no Sora. This is a basketball anime, if y'all don't know, a very good one. It's different from like Kuroko no Basketball or Slam Dunk because it's not like as animation isn't as wild or crazy as a Kuroko, but it's not as old. Well, I don't know. It's more similar to Slam Dunk than it is Kuroko, but Slam Dunk is more like heavy on the. It is similar to Slam Dunk a little bit, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the more modern version. I feel like but still different. Definitely better story, I think, than Slam Dunk. I think it focuses more on that aspect than the actual like in-game animation, all that stuff like Kuroko does. I think sports anime in general, they usually need to be, you know, have that good in-game quality, but also have that good like outside of the game story as well. I think Hero no Sword definitely leans towards the story side more than the game side, but it's still like a nice complement, you know what I'm saying, to each other. So I did enjoy it, man. I'm not sure when it came out. It came out some years ago, I think 2019 maybe, but yeah, I definitely rock with it. So to me, I put it like in the B range, I think, comfortably right now in the B range. All right, next up we got All Out. So All Out, this is a rugby one, I want to say. I can't remember because I dropped it. Honestly, All Out was like I watched enough of it to know that, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't up there with the best sports anime, but the animation was like, it was good, but it wasn't top quality stuff. Like it was good, but it wasn't like, you could tell it wasn't on that like high level of quality animation. So there was that. Also the story was a little like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It was like a very average sports anime, I feel like, and maybe a little below average, but the best thing to me, I think, was kind of like the character designs. They focused heavy on that, but other than that, it wasn't too amazing. So to me, dropped it, bro. I'm gonna have to put that in the D range, you feel me? So that's where All Out's going for me. The only rugby anime I think that's out there. I haven't seen another one similar to it. So yeah. Next up is Aoashi. So Aoashi I actually did react to. Check those out if you haven't seen them. But yeah, Aoashi I definitely enjoyed it. It's a soccer anime. Similar to Blue Lock, but also similar to Ahiru no Sora. I think it's like the way you would compare Blue Lock to like Kuroko. I think you can compare Aoashi to Ahiru no Sora, where it has like good in-game animation and like sequences, but you're gonna get most of like the real meat of the story within the character interactions and like how they kind of evolve as characters outside of the game. I think it's more focused on that aspect than Blue Lock is, you feel me? So to me, it's a little underrated. Especially after Blue Lock came out, I think it's definitely underrated. I don't know if they're gonna get season 2, honestly, but I did like it a lot. So to me, Aoashi, put that right there with the Hero no Sora for right now. Yeah, I like that. They're similar in that aspect. Next up is Blue Lock. Blue Lock, just finished watching it. Fire sports anime, one of the best ones, can't lie. If I had to compare it to Aoashi, I do think it is better than Aoashi. Better animation, definitely better in-game animation. I'll probably give the story edge of it, at least like character interaction wise, to Aoashi. But Blue Lock has some good character development too, you feel me? It wasn't like the story within the characters themselves, like in their whole interaction, it wasn't too heavy, but like the actual characters individually, you know, which is basically what the show is about, the individual characters. So that aspect of it was very good, I think. It does make sense since that's kind of how the show is set up, so I see what they're doing with it. But I do think overall the story interaction with the characters in Aoashi is better than Blue Lock. Never seen a sports anime like Blue Lock, honestly. Even the premise of it is different from any sports anime where it's like, forget the team, bro. It's very individualistic, you know what I'm saying? Ego-centered, obviously. So overall, I do think it was better than Aoashi. The first season, you know what I'm saying, of both shows, I think Blue Lock was better. So yeah, it's gonna have to be in the A rank, you feel me? Blue Lock was that show, bro. So shout out to Blue Lock. Next up, Domino Ace. Domino Ace, bro. This show is fire. Honestly, I don't know why they haven't put out another season. I think because the way they did Domino Ace is like very long seasons. Like I think the last one was like 50 plus episodes, so I could see why it would take time to put out the next one if they are gonna do that. Either way, Domino Ace was fire, bro. I love that show. The first baseball anime I watched, I know they have other ones out there as well, but I don't think anything's touching Domino Ace, honestly. From what I'm assuming, at least, I don't think any other baseball animes are on the level of Domino Ace like that. So it's definitely another A rank right there for me, for sure. Story wise, fire. Character interactions, fire. I think what's different with Domino Ace is the fact that the main character, unlike other sports anime, like, or other anime in general, honestly, I think they really, like, Asian really gets, he really goes through the struggle, you feel me? Like, he has to really grind to make a name for himself. It's not like other sports anime where, like, the main character is just, like, some prodigy, or, like, he doesn't go through as much adversity as you may think he should. With Asian, it's like, Asian definitely goes through a lot. He has, like, Furia, who's, like, his rival, who's really competing with him to be the main character, low-key, which is crazy. Have not seen the other baseball anime, but I think is the best one, and definitely one of the best sports anime in general. Next up, definitely a classic one. I think the first sports anime I watched, bro, I think it was on Toonami, I'm not too sure, but yeah, first sports anime, Eyeshield 21. Eyeshield 21, he's gonna make that run. This show is fire, bro. I think the only American football anime like that's out. That's the only one I think they ever made. It was good though, it was really good. Definitely enjoyed it a lot. Favorite character was my guy Hiruma. I think that's his name, the quarterback for the Devil Bats. That was my guy. He was cool. But a lot of dope characters. You had Agon. Remember him with the dreads? He was crazy. You had Shin. Shin was a freaking beast as well. You know what I'm saying? This show was definitely, it was definitely over exaggerated with the animation and all that stuff, but it was very enjoyable. Eyeshield 21 was, I feel like it was the first sports anime that was like on that Kuroko level where it's like it wasn't realistic, but it was still fire, you feel me? One of the cornerbacks, one of the wide receivers, I think, was actually like, his thing was like running backwards, like he would run backward, like it didn't make sense, but it was fire though, you feel me? So definitely enjoyed it. It definitely had over exaggerated moments and aspects within the show, but I think overall it did capture the sport of American football like in a nice, entertaining way. To me, it's in that, ooh, I don't know actually. Eyeshield 21, is it a B range or A range? I haven't seen it in a minute, bro, but I think I did rewatch it like twice. Like I really like the show, but if I'm being honest, I think it's more so in the B category than the A category. I don't know though. Eyeshield 21 was good, man. Good story. Like even though it was like exaggerated, it was still very good. And it's the only one of its kind too. Like there's no other competitors, like no other football, like American football anime. So it's unique in that aspect. It's very good. Character design's fire. It's A to me. To me, it's A. It's in the A rank for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Eyeshield 21 was fire, bro. I can't lie. The first and only of its kind as of now. So, I mean, come on now. So shout out Eyeshield 21. Next up, probably debatably the best one on the list. If you haven't seen it, you're tripping. Haikyuu. That last season, I think when they faced off against Inurazaki, to the top, I think it was called, like part 2. Some of the best sports anime stuff I've ever seen, honestly. So if not the best, I'm not gonna lie. So it's yeah, it's in that S category, the first one for sure. Haikyuu is it was crazy because I did not expect Haikyuu to be that good, honestly, like because it was a volleyball focus. Never thought I would enjoy a volleyball anime that much, but they really did their thing with this one, bro. Haikyuu is fire, one of the best ones out there, easily, if not the best. So yeah, and personally it has my favorite sports team in anime. Inurazaki, you feel me? We don't need the memories. Them boys was too cold. Had a brother on the team. Yeah, I rock with Haikyuu a lot and Inurazaki. But Karasuno was cool too, obviously. A lot of dope teams on that show, but Inurazaki, that's my skull right there. So yeah, Haikyuu S tier for sure. Another S tier category one right here. My favorite sports anime, honestly, Hajime no Ippo, S tier easily. I don't even gotta say too much. I love the way like how it started in the 90s and then you got to see the evolution of like the animation over time. That was fire. The story, amazing. Ippo, great main character. My favorite character, Sendo. Sendo was a dog. You feel me? You had Vorg. Vorg was dope. Takamura. You feel me? Like dope characters. Miyata. Like a lot of great characters in Hajime no Ippo. So it's right up there with Haikyuu, and to me, it's my favorite one. So yeah, Hajime no Ippo, S tier. All right, next up, Kuroko no Baskets. To me, this one is in the A range, if I'm being honest. Kuroko is over exaggerated as well, like Haikyuu 21, but it's good, man. The show is unique, bro. I loved how they did the whole the two main character aspect of it with Kagami and Kuroko, the moon and the light and whatnot, or like the shadow and the light. That was a dope concept. The Generation of Miracles, them boys was, I mean, if you've seen it, you know, them boys was crazy. Akashi was one of the wildest characters in sports anime, but he was a great character. Kagami, Kuroko, Kisei, I mean, all the Generation Miracles are fire, bro. Aomine, come on, Aomine Daiki. You feel me? That boy was nasty. Aomine reminds me a lot of Agon from Asha 21. I think he's inspired from him a little bit, if I'm being honest. Definitely one of the more popular sports anime, I think, and one of the better ones too, honestly. So Kuroko no Basket, put in that A rank right there. Yeah, I like it. All right, next one is Megalobox. Disclaimer though, I've only seen the first season of Megalobox. Honestly, didn't expect the second season. I think after the first one they could have ended it, but you know, they brought it back again, so I don't know if that second season was better or whatnot, but to me, I think I got a good grasp of the show, and it was good, but it was kind of average to me. It wasn't too crazy, so I think this one is gonna have to be placed in that, you know what I'm saying, that first C rank anime of this list right now. So I did like it, but it was alright, you feel me? It wasn't too crazy. Alright, last one. This one right here might be one of y'all favorites. The main vibe I get from Slam Dunk is the fact that it's like kind of considered as like the OG sports anime. So there's that. I know a lot of y'all love this show, but I watched it like maybe a couple years ago, so I think that nostalgia aspect didn't, you know, it didn't really affect me too much. I really watched it for like what it was, and to me it was good, but it was like a real 90s early 2000s anime where it's like they just dragged out a lot of stuff, bro. A lot of stuff was like repeated, like, bro, the amount of gags and the amount of like things that were just repeated in the freaking show was exhausting. But it was funny, like it was good stuff, but I feel like the repetition in that show was just crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like you really felt like you were watching like an older anime for sure, bro. It was good, entertaining, but it was just like some parts could have been cut out like heavily. It did have some dope characters all around though. The whole starting five for Shohoku, definitely some dope characters there. It's a classic though, you know. It was definitely a nice watch, but if I'm being honest, I have to say it wasn't like elite. I would have to put it like in the B range right now, honestly. So yeah, Slam Dunk, I did like it, man, but if I'm being honest and ranking all these sports anime as best as I can, like story wise, character wise, to me Slam Dunk is like in like that middle B rank area. So yeah, so now we're about to actually, you know what I'm saying, rank them within the tiers and make adjustments if needed. So yeah, like it. All right, so first up, All Out is definitely staying in D rank. That shows, I mean, I dropped it, you know what I'm saying, D for dropped. We being honest, that show could have been better to say the least, I'll say that. But yeah, next up, Megalobox, staying in C range for sure. If any of y'all have seen the second season for Megalobox, let me know if it was good. I might check it out, but based on the first season alone, to me, it's in that C rank, so that's staying there. Next up is the B rank. We got Awashi, Ahiro no Sora, and Slam Dunk. The weakest one in this group to me right now is, ooh, y'all gonna hate this. Y'all gonna hate this, bro. To me, at least, bro, like the weakest one in the group is Slam Dunk, if I'm being honest. Slam Dunk is staying right there. After Slam Dunk, I want to, ooh, this is tough. This is tough. Yeah, I'm looking at Ahiro no Sora and Aoashi. They're similar, like in their stories and how they kind of give you the sports anime feel. They both have great story and character interactions, but the animation, like in game, is good, but it's not on the same level as like a Kuroko or Blue Lock. So to me, they're very similar in that aspect to me, and I did enjoy them both a lot. If I'm being honest though, I think I did enjoy Ahiro no Sora a little more than Awashi, so I'm gonna have to put it, for right now, had to put it above Awashi, but I definitely did rock with Awashi. I thought it was dope, and plus I do like basketball more than soccer, so that's probably playing a part in it too. But Story-wise too, I think A Hero No Sword edges it out a little bit as well. All right, next up we got the A rank. We got Asha 21, Diamond No Ace, Blue Lock, and Kuroko no Basket. The weakest one to me, honestly, is probably... Ooh, this is tough. Okay, this is where things get a little tough now. I rock with Kuroko heavy. Same with Blue Lock. Same with Diamond No Ace. Same with Asha 21. they all A rank, you know what I'm saying? So that's a fact. But if I'm being honest though, I think Asha 21, nah. Asha 21 is probably the weakest one of this group, if I'm being honest. That nostalgia factor is like playing a part, but I think it is the weakest one in this group, story-wise and everything. But after that, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Kuroko no Basket, and then Domino. This is tough now. Because Blue Lock, they all longer than Blue Lock. Blue Lock this is all based off one season. You feel me? So, man, I can't say Blue Lock is better than the Diamond No Ace after one season. I can't say that, not yet, bro. Diamond No Ace is fire, bro. That's that show right there. So to me, I'm putting it right here. Blue Lock is second. Yeah. We got Asha 21, Kuroko no Basket, Blue Lock, and Diamond No Ace, the head of the A rank. Looks about right to me, you feel me? And then lastly is the S rank. And yeah, that looks right to me as well. Haikyuu, then Hajime no Ippo. Y'all can switch that if you want to, I'm not gonna be mad at it, but to me, Ippo is like #1 for me. I don't think it's gonna change anytime soon. So yeah, that is my ranking for the sports anime that I've seen at least. I know there was other ones out there as well, like Free and like I think 2 swimming ones I want to say, and like 1 bicycle one I haven't seen yet, a ping pong one. Yeah, I haven't checked those ones out yet, but to me these are the best ones. I don't know, maybe one of those is actually better than some of these, but I haven't seen it yet, so maybe y'all can recommend that, and you know, I'll check it out. But either way though, that is my personal sports anime ranking right there. Let me know what y'all thought about it, if y'all agree, what kind of adjustments y'all would make. I can't lie, I think my tier list ranking skills are pretty A1, you feel me? But let me know what y'all think about it, and yeah, that's my ranking. So yeah, if y'all did rock with that, do all the stuff in the description. Catch you on the next one. Stay healthy, stay powerful, stay blessed.
It's a hustler's do, and you ain't did it to a hustler do, and you ain't know it to a hustler knew, and you ain't done till the hustler's through. I'm a customer too, this what hustlers do, and you ain't seen it till you seen it from a hustler's view.